Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my channel. This is my first ever video and I'm super nervous and so scared to film this because this is like my first actual video on my channel. But anyways, as you guys read in today's video and the title, I will be filming a Q&A. I went ahead and went on Instagram to ask you guys to ask me some questions. Does that make sense? Yes, I went on Instagram to ask you guys to ask me some questions, and I did get a couple of questions, which is good because yeah, I feel like no one was gonna ask me any questions. I was like, oh my god, what other video am I supposed to do? But anyways, before I get started with today's video, I do want to go ahead and introduce myself. Hi, my name is Crystal. I am 19 years old. My birthday is on September 19th. I am a Virgo, so shout out to all my Virgos out there. And I'm also a mommy to a beautiful little baby boy. He is almost going to be 8 months on the 13th of this month. He's just growing up so quick. But yeah, let's get started with today's video. First question. Are you planning on having any more kids? Yes, we actually want more kids in the future, but not anytime soon. We're trying to enjoy our little boy right now. We are planning to have more kids like in 3 to 4 years from now, but yeah, not anytime soon though. But yes, for sure planning on having more kids. How did you and Tony meet? Oh my god, this is such a good story time to tell because like it's just, I feel like no one really knows how we met. This was back in 2017 actually, like in March. Yeah, March 2017. I was home with my girl, you know, it was late night. I told her, I was like, hey, do you know anyone that knows some addies to hit up, you know, like kickbacks and parties? And then she was like, hey, like I know this girl's birthday is today, like her birthday party's today, you know, so let me hit someone up to see if they're going. So that was like the thing back then, like if you know if someone was going out and you know they're hitting up the same party, you know, hit them up for a ride, because at that time we had like no transportation or anything and we were too scared to get Ubers. So yeah, she ended up hitting up her guy friend and he was like, yeah, I'm hitting up the same party. So we ended up, you know, telling him if it was cool, you know, if he could give us a ride. So he did, and it wasn't just him in the damn car, it was him and some 3 other guys. He was like, hey, we're here. So, you know, we went out and there was a guy holding the door for me, and that guy was Tony. Yes, he opened the door for me. I had no clue who he was. I was like, oh, I didn't even say thank you to him when he opened the door, which I feel so bad. So yeah, I seen him out, and then, well, I got a good view of him when we got off of the truck and we got to the party. I was like, oh, that man cute. So, you know, we hit up that party, you know, we went our separate ways, but according to them, it's, you know, we ditched them, which is not true. We didn't ditch you guys, we just went our separate ways. You guys go do your own thing, we want to go do our thing. But yeah, that was the night that I like met him. Well, we didn't meet, we didn't talk, we just, you know, we just seen each other because that's the day he seen me and then I seen him, but we didn't even. But anyways, that is the day that I actually seen him in person, but I never even spoke to him, which is so weird. But like 2 weeks after that, I was with my friend, and then it was here in my house, we were in my room, and I was like, hey, I should, like, you know, I went to this one party and this one cute guy was there. He was like in the car, and I was like, I know his Instagram, should I like request him and let's see if he like hits me up or, you know, comments on my photos? And she was like, hell yeah, like, you know, go request him. And so I did. I requested him, then I went down his photos and I was like, ooh, he got some cute photos. I started liking some photos, and that's when he requested me back. And so he ended up, you know, messaging me, DMing me on Instagram. And I still have that same message till this day. He messaged me, hey, you're cute. And I was like, hey, back at you. And then after that he was like, aren't you that girl that we gave a ride to that party? And I was like, yep, that was me. And he was like, oh. And that's when we just started talking about, you know, he was like, why did you ditch us, and da 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 da. So yeah, and then it just went on from there. And then like 2 days later, like the next day later, we ended up meeting each other. And yeah, it just went on from there. It's been almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years on August 21st. So yeah, that's how we met. Next question. What was your memorable moment while being pregnant? My most memorable moment, sorry if I'm looking at like the screen, because I'm just like, damn, this is like my first ever camera and I look good. This quality is so nice. But anyways, off topic. My most memorable moment while being pregnant has to be when I found out that I was having a boy. That was like the most memorable moment ever, because you're just finding out the gender of your baby. Like, come on, like that's like everything right there. That's when you start to plan what clothes to buy, you start to think of names and all that fun stuff. So yeah, that has to be the most memorable moment of my pregnancy. How's mom life treating you? Oh my god, mom life is treating me so amazing. I love being a mom. Mom life is the best role you can ever have, honestly. Like, you're a mama to such a little tiny person that's going to look up to you, that's going to, you know, always go to you whenever they need something, whenever you're just gonna be there for them. You're like a backbone to them, you know what I mean? The moment he came into my life, he changed everything. Like, oh my god, I don't want to start crying. Like, oh my god, my makeup. Oh my god, I don't want to cry. He's the best thing that ever happened to me, guys. He's just my world. Like, being a mom changed my life in so many ways. I feel like, oh my god, I don't want to cry. This is a happy video, okay? But I'm crying because, like, he's my baby. Like, oh my god, just to think about that I have a little baby that looks up to me. Just seeing his little smile whenever he smiles, whenever he laughs, like that uplifts my mood so much. He's so crazy. I love him so much. I love being a mom to him. Yes, mom life is treating me very well, okay? I don't want to get too emotional now. Where's your dream place to vacate? My dream place to vacate is somewhere tropical and somewhere very summery. Somewhere that has water. That's my dream place to vacate, and that's for sure the Bahamas or Bora Bora. Like, it's so pretty out there. Like, I really want to visit. Next question. If you have another child and it turns out to be a girl, what would you name her? If my next baby was a girl, I would name her Dariana or Emerali. I love Dariana because I just want to keep that letter D going with all my kids. I love that name, Dariana. I had actually told Tony, I was like, hey, like, you think we should like think of names now for our next baby? He's like, don't even start. He gets like he feels like some type of way whenever I'm like, hey, like, you know, let's shoot for another baby. And then he's like, no, let's focus on the baby first. We just have a little baby right now. My eyes are on him. And then I was like, okay. But then I told him the name and he was like, okay, yeah, that's a nice name. So yeah, I love that name, Dariana and Emerali. What type of foods could you eat and could you not eat during pregnancy? Oh my god, I could not stand eggs or chicken wings. I hated those two main foods. Eggs, I hated it since I was like 14 weeks pregnant. I couldn't stand eggs. the texture of it, it just made me freaking want to throw up. I would always throw up whenever I would eat eggs. And chicken wings, whenever I ate chicken wings while pregnant, the texture of it, it would just disgust me. Me daba asco. I was like, no, I don't want to eat that. It just looked too funky to eat. Like it just looked weird. Like, no, I just didn't want to eat it. But it's so weird because that's like my favorite thing in the world to eat is chicken wings. I love chicken wings. When I was pregnant, no. D'Angelo said no. Oh, and also I tried giving D'Angelo some eggs the other day, and he absolutely said no, not today, mom. He hates eggs. He hated eggs in the womb. He hates them now. So yeah. Oh, and then she asked, what type of foods could you eat? So basically, I guess she's asking like, what type of foods did I crave, or what did I eat mostly during my pregnancy? Oh my god, I would crave lots of chile, tapatio, limon, tajín, chamoy, all that good stuff, you know. I would love to eat pepino con tapatio and tajín and all that. Limon, so yummy. But yeah, I was a big chili eater when I was pregnant. Chili, a big chile eater. What made you choose the name D'Angelo? Oh my god, this is like, I've actually heard of this name D'Angelo before. While I was in Disneyland, there was this couple, and there was this baby, and then they were talking to the little boy, and then I guess he ran off somewhere, and they're like, D'Angelo, come back. And then I look, what? So annoying. They're disrupting me. What was I? Oh yeah, he was there like, D'Angelo, come here. And so I heard that name, and I was like, oh my god, that's such a unique name. Like, I've always heard of Angelo, but I've never heard of D'Angelo. I just fell in love with that name. But when I got pregnant, I never even thought about that name. Like, oh, I should name my child D'Angelo, da 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 da. But no, I never thought of it until one day I was in my room with Tony. He was playing, and I was like, hey, like, it's time to, you know, talk about names. Like, we already know the genders, so what kind of names do you like? I was telling him the names that I liked, and he was like, absolutely not. I was like, well then. He was saying some names, and I was like, no, no, no. And then he said D'Angelo, and I was like, oh my god, I've heard of that name like a while ago. I was like, I really, really like that name. Yes, D'Angelo it is. And so he came up with D'Angelo. Well, we both came up with D'Angelo, and I chose his middle name, which is Elias, but I chose it because I love how it sounds in Spanish. Elias. So D'Angelo Elias Rojas. That's my baby's name. What other names did you have in mind to name your beautiful baby? The other names that I had in mind to name him was Enzo. Oh my god, I love that name, Enzo. But Tony was like, no, it's gonna sound like you're saying menso. And I was like, okay, yeah, never mind, we're not gonna deal with that. It was Enzo or Emiliano. I like those two names. And then Tony loved the name Cristiano because his freaking favorite player is Cristiano Ronaldo. Is that how you pronounce his name? Cristiano Ronaldo? Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. He loved Cristiano, and I was like, nope, we're not gonna name him Cristiano. And then he wanted to name him like a junior after him, and I was like, no, there's too many Andrews and Anthonys in my family. And I was like, no, we're not gonna continue that name. So yeah, we ended up going with D'Angelo Elias, and I love it. Tips for a first-time mommy. Tips for a first-time mommy. I am a first-time mom myself, so I would say, you know, just take it easy, take it day by day. You know, you learn as you go. Don't listen to anyone that says, oh, you can't do this with the baby, oh, don't do this with the baby, da 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 da. Like, that's your baby. Do what you want with your baby. You know, at the end of the day, you're the one raising your child. So don't listen to the people that always have something to say, that are judging, because there's a lot of people out here that judge, and we don't like those people. I know a lot of people that are always saying like, oh my god, I'm so scared, like, I don't know if I'm gonna be a good mom once the baby's here, I don't know what to do, like, I don't know how to do this, I'm so scared, like what if I fail as a mom. Like, don't put that in your head. Like, don't ever do that to yourself. Like, that's the worst thing you could ever tell yourself, honestly. You know, I feel like once your baby is here, like, it's like just like a mommy instinct. Like, it just like clicks. Once your baby is here, you know what to do, you know what has to be done. So definitely don't stress yourself out. You're gonna be the best mama out there. To all the new mamas, that is my tip for you, is you learn as you go and don't stress yourself out. What smells would give you asco during pregnancy? Asco is like what smells would disgust you during pregnancy. Oh my god, literally throughout my whole pregnancy, I would hate smelling Tony's cologne. Whenever he would wake up in the mornings, he would spray that cologne and it would just freaking smell up the whole damn room. And I was like, oh my god, don't spray that. It would make me gag. I hated it. And to this day, he still has the same perfume. I mean, cologne. I did not like that damn cologne. Next question. What's gonna be the first place you're gonna go eat after quarantine? The first place I'm gonna go eat after quarantine is boiling crab. Oh my god, I've been craving boiling crab so much. Even though I can't have that right now, but still, like, I want a little taste. I've just been craving it, like the whole shebang, the sauce, the rice, the corn, the potatoes. It sounds so good right now. But yes, definitely boiling crab. Do you think about having another baby in a couple years? Oh yeah, I already answered this. Yes, I am planning to have more babies in the future, just not anytime soon. Do you still get pregnancy scares? Girl, I'm always getting pregnancy scares, and I'm over here scaring Tony like crazy sometimes. But I be getting pregnancy scares, and in my mind I'm like, girl, you're on birth control and you over here getting scared if you're pregnant. But yes, I still be getting pregnancy scares, like, regardless. Next question. Is there anything good about this quarantine? Girl, yes. I feel like being in quarantine just, you know, makes you have more family bonding time. You know, the safest place to be is at home, so stay home, okay? Stay home. What's one of your biggest pet peeves? One of my biggest pet peeves has to be, well, this goes towards Tony. Can I do that? My biggest pet peeve about Tony has to be whenever he lays his clothes on the floor. Like, oh my god, that just grinds my gears, you guys. I don't like seeing clothes on the floor. Anything, like, I just don't like seeing stuff on my floor. Gosh, there's a damn laundry basket for a reason, Tony. That's my pet peeve towards him. But my pet peeve overall has to be whenever I get out the shower and I have, like, whenever I'm drying myself and I have like a string of hair on me. Oh my god, I don't know, it makes me feel some type of way. I just don't like it. Next question. How was recovery after birth? Okay, so recovery after birth was, oh my god, my battery thing is blinking. Oh my god, I gotta hurry up. Recovery after birth was good. It was, you know, it wasn't too bad, but I feel like the worst part of it all has to be recovery, because you're bleeding, you can't use the restroom, it's hard to do things sometimes, like whenever you're over here trying to, you know, feed your baby, change your baby, you know, be there for your baby during the first few days, but you really can't. That was kind of hard, but I tried my best. I tried my best to change him, to feed him, to do everything I could. But yeah, recovery overall was pretty good. It wasn't too bad. The hardest part about recovery is definitely trying to go to the restroom. Like, I hated toilet. I hated, is that even a word, hated? I would hate to go use the restroom. Just the thought of me going into the restroom, oh my god, it scared me. Do you like to travel? I haven't traveled as much. I've only traveled to California, Texas, and Arizona. But whenever I travel, yes, I love to travel. Like right now, I want to travel, but we can't. I want to take a vacation, but we can't. So yes, I definitely like to travel. Any more questions? No? That is it for today's video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys did like this video, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell button to get notified every time you post a new video. Don't forget to comment or leave down in the comment box some video suggestions, because honestly I'm new to this and I'm kind of lost. I don't know what else to film after this. I hope you guys are staying safe and stay home. Please stay home. You know, it's a tough time out here, but we'll get through this. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.